Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, June 28th, 2011. Let's get right into the charts here. Futures are making a move higher. Pretty interesting move here. You're getting a little bit of a boost by about 3.5 points moving up on the futures. That tells us that the U.S. dollar index is likely moving lower, and sure enough, that is the case this morning. U.S. dollar index is trading lower. Just recently, though, has really come down. You can see a nice little fall there in the dollar, and the market's inflating up. So dollar down, market goes higher. Really, that's just the way it goes right now. It looks like the markets are getting a little bit of a boost. I guess we have a new, there's going to be a new IMF chief in place. Christine Lagarde will be the new IMF chief in place. So the markets are moving up on that. I don't really see the big deal or what it is, but in any case, the little positive reaction in the markets right now, moving higher on that news. So it looks like Tim Geithner supports her. So I guess maybe there's a little bit of a move higher, but I don't really see the big deal there. I don't know if that will be just a short-lived event, so I wouldn't make too much out of the move in the futures today. You do have Greece protests going on for about 48 hours. There's been some early reports of rioting over there. So again, look for a turbulent European market for the most part. Bonds and bond yields in Italy and Spain have gone down a little bit today. So on a projection that the austerity vote will go through. So we'll see how that plays out. But in any case, futures are trading up. The dollar obviously is trading lower. Okay, just keep that relationship intact. Watch the dollar. Dollar goes down, market goes up. It's pretty much that cut and dry. Yesterday, if you look at the U.S. dollar index, it was crushed yesterday. Okay, so the dollar really was smashed. You could see the big sell-off there in the U.S. dollar index, and that was your rally yesterday. The volume on yesterday's rally was very, very light. That's expected to continue, so I wouldn't really put too much into it. Right now, it is also the week before a holiday, which is notorious for short-term bounces, but we'll see. This is going to be a very turbulent week, in my opinion, still. You just have to take this one step at a time when you get all these austerity votes and confidence votes and all these, other ridiculous things that are going on, bailouts for the second time. All in all, the European Union is going to have problems throughout the rest of 2011 and then probably even into 2012. I really can't see this matter getting cleared up anytime soon. But from a trader's perspective, we just trade what happens. Right now, the futures are up 6 points. It's a good start for the markets to start of the day, and we'll see how it plays out. Remember, if the dollar goes up again or rallies off the lows, the markets will deflate, and sometimes they will deflate quickly. So again, be on your toes today. That's what you want to do. Now, we are getting pops today in oil. USO, you could see making a nice little move. Yesterday, the USO closed at 35.64. Today, it's trading up to 36.11. Spot crude is up about $1.50 at the moment, just above $92 a barrel. Now, you're getting a pop in gold. Okay, gold is having a nice little move today. GLD closed at 145.73. Today at 146.35. Gold is up about 6-7 points at the moment. Take a look at silver. Silver is getting a little bit of a boost. Closed at $32.63 on the SLV yesterday. Today at 33.11. So everything is inflating today a little bit on the weaker dollar. Everything's getting a little bit of a bounce. And the market's somewhat in Jubilee mode. But again, Europe is still a wild card. You have to really concern yourself there and be a little bit cautious. Now, going to the Asian markets, they were up last night just fractionally. And the Shanghai was up, just 1 point. So, again, the Asian markets have had a nice bounce as of late, especially the Shanghai. And yesterday was able to really stage a flat day, flat session for the most part. Okay, so we don't want to make too much out of the Asian markets at the moment. Right now, they're holding up. Shanghai, which is the most important index in Asia to me, and you can follow the Shanghai somewhat here in the U.S. by trading the FXI. This has had a nice move on the daily chart recently. The FXI has had a pretty good little pop, and we'll just see how that plays out. Today, it is trading a little bit lower, and we'll see how it plays out, but that could be in play today as well. Okay, there are a few things to go over real quick before we end this broadcast, and that's just looking at some leading stocks that are moving today. We are seeing Garmin trading a little bit lower. This stock was just crushed yesterday, just a bludgeoning of a move, and today right back down. That's really the only thing that I'm seeing with a big move today so far. I'm really not seeing anything stand out. I'm sure there's some other stocks out there that are having moves. In fact, there is LinkedIn. LNKD is having a nice pop this morning. Okay, so that's really all I'm seeing on the moving board. Other than that, everything's up a little bit, down a little bit. I'm not seeing anything really getting hammered on the downside, and really anything surging on the upside. LinkedIn is what I'm seeing right now as having a nice bid. So again, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too much into these markets today. It's just going to be more of the same. We'll see if the markets can scratch out a positive session. Yesterday was a decent little move, and today, you have some stocks doing well on the back of Nike earnings and things of that nature. So you could look at NKE, but that was last night's news, and you can see still trading up on a pretty nice little move. So again, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see how these markets play out. But just watch the dollar. If the dollar starts to make a move higher, the futures are going to make a move lower. In fact, you could see it already taking place. Futures are starting to pull back in, just as the dollar is starting to get a little bit of a lift. And I'll show you that dollar chart one more time just so you can see that relationship. It's so important. And you can see the dollar coming off the lows, and sure enough, as soon as the dollar upticks, the markets deflate. So again, it's just you're really trading a dollar chart. In essence, every trade is a dollar trade at this moment. Okay, with that said, I'm going to leave it there, nice and quick today. We'll see where this market takes us. Again, be prepared for a volatile session. Don't take anything for granted. But right now, we'll give the market a slight upside bias in the morning since it is holding up. And yesterday, you did have a positive day. And we'll see how it all plays out. Take care, everybody. See you on the charts at 9:30.